What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to give you even more new information on Cyberpunk 2077. Shout out to DSOgaming.com for compiling this information together. Okay, let's get this started. CD Projekt Red confirmed that your choices will determine the game's ending. Not only that, but side quests will have a noticeable role during the story as well as the end of the game. Cyberpunk 2077 will feature a deep relationship system. Players will be able to befriend a lot of NPCs. Players will also be able to have multiple relationships all at once. However, it is said that not every NPC will have the same sexual orientation as the player. The game's skill system promises to be huge and tailored to your style of playing. As you level up, you gain progression points, which then you can use on new skills and boosting certain attributes: strength, reflex, cool intelligence. The level of your attributes will let you install certain chips only available to each. Using one kind of weapon a lot will also make you better at it. I love that. There are also bonus perks, passive, active, and once activated in certain conditions. Loot will also be important in Cyberpunk 2077. Besides the typical stuff for crafting weapons and armor, there will be collectible items to find. I'm very glad to hear that. I love collectibles. Last but not least, your apartment will have a few gameplay features inside of it. For instance, there will be a place where you can check the internet, email, and a place where you can store your equipment. You can find all of the new information from PSX Extreme's coverage below. That's where they gathered the information from. Badlands outside of the 90 city are a hostile place. The flora there is very minimal, and so is the fauna. Mostly extinct or eaten with the help of a much worse animal, humans. It's not a place you want to go alone or unarmed. That sounds like Mad Max, Borderlands, just the sound of it, Badlands. The nomads living in the outskirts are wraiths and aldecados. They have their own conflict and wars between each other. Wraiths are up to no good with the player. Aldecados, on the other hand, are slightly more keen to have a deal with you. Skill system is a huge and tailored to your style of playing. As you level up, gain progression points, which then you can use on new skills and attributes. There will be two types of points, one for skills and one for attributes. The level of your attributes will let you install certain chips only available to each. Using one kind of weapon a lot will also make you better at it. Same goes with melee and hacking. There are also bonus perks, passive, active, and once activated in certain conditions. On top of that, there's street cred, which you gain through completing tasks. The higher it is, the more serious and dangerous quests are available to us, as we're more trustworthy. I'm loving the sound of all of this. Your apartment has few gameplay features inside of it, where you can check the internet, email, and place where you can store your equipment. This is just a rundown of the information I gave you beforehand, but more detailed. V's flat is important to the storyline, and lots of meetings take place inside of it. Unfortunately, you cannot modify it because decorating your apartment doesn't really go well with the vision of a dark, gritty spirit of the game. I guess so. AI and driving could be a bit better. Hopefully it'll get polished until the release. Stealing a car is not so simple. If you do it somewhere where policemen or gang can see you, you'll be in some big trouble. You'll have to fight or run and hide, kinda like in GTA. There's no jail though. Stolen cars, bikes will not end up in your garage unlike the ones you purchased. Loot is important, and besides all your usual stuff for crafting, weapons and armor, there are collectible items to find. If you like looting, it might become handy to install special chips that'll help you find secret stuff. Of course, the stuff you find is also upgradable. NPCs will also leave clues as to where loot can be hidden. Deep relationship system. You can befriend a lot of NPCs. You can also become more than a friend to them. Having multiple relationships all at once is also possible. Of course, not every NPC will have the same sexual orientation as you, so if you want to bang them, might need to try on a different playthrough. Animals are mostly non-existent in the world of Cyberpunk due to pandemics associated with them. You'll still have a chance to see some pets owned by the wealthy elite. Between years 2020 and 2077, cyberspace got hacked by a famous netrunner. Since then, corporations created Blackwall, which cuts off the hacked and dangerous cyberspace from the rest of the infrastructure. Some natural runners try to explore the deadly side of it, but none has returned. The level of detail is captivating. Together with the atmosphere, it creates a very unique world. Religion plays a solid role in the world of Cyberpunk, and one of the missions will explore a church with a neon cross right in the middle of a sermon. Some people will often have old classic TVs in their houses. It can be because of the poverty, but also because certain religions do not allow certain things. New Game Plus will be a thing and it's being worked on. Game sending will be dependent on our choices, but also side quests will have a noticeable role during the story as well as the end of it. That is all the information I have for you today. As more information releases, I will be making more videos. I'm very hyped for Cyberpunk 2077. In the comments below, post your thoughts on all this new information. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like, subscribe to the channel, share this video on all your social media. And if you're already subscribed, hit the notification bell for upcoming videos. Thank you all for watching. I'm out. Peace.